What's up, y'all? It's your girl Jamaica, and I'm back with another YouTube video. Before we get into the video, please make sure that you go ahead and subscribe to the channel down below, as well as hit that like button. Give this video a big thumbs up if you like it and enjoy it, and that will also let me know that you want more content like it. Also, share this video on all your social media platforms to get the word out there and to help me grow this channel. And lastly, please go ahead and hit that notification bell down below as well, and make sure that you select the all option so you'll be guaranteed not to miss a single video that I upload and post for you guys. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. Now, without further ado, let's get right into the video. Let's go. Now, you guys, I've been trying my utmost best to make sure that you guys stay on track and in the loop and up to date with this whole Jada Pinkett Smith, August Alsina getting approval and blessing from Will Smith type of fiasco, okay? I've been trying to keep y'all in the loop about the situation. If you don't know about the situation, then no worries. I still got you, boo. Check the links down below in my description box. I'm gonna leave the links down to my previous videos regarding this particular subject and topic, and you can catch yourselves up. Once you do that, come back to this video because, boo, literally day by day, tea just keeps on spilling, okay? And it's hot, baby. So let's get right into it. Now, apparently, Jada Pinkett Smith's mother, Miss Adrienne Banfield Jones, has something to say. However, she didn't come out outright and say it. She said it, you know, like most people do these days, subliminally on social media. Now, I'm sure that Jada's mom, Adrienne, and August also grew close and fond with one another. I mean, at one point he said that, you know, he also looked up to her as his grandmother. He called her Gammy as well, just like everybody else. So I don't know the dynamic or the status of their relationship now, considering the circumstances, and it doesn't look too good. So I don't know. However, check out what Jada Pinkett Smith's mom, Adrienne Banfield Jones, had to say about the situation. Like I said, it wasn't direct, but considering the circumstances of what's going on now, amongst all the chatter, we can only guess that she's talking about this situation, okay? Now let's take a quick look at what she posted recently on her Instagram. She said, "Get rid of the pedestal you put people on. Recognize that people are only people with flaws and imperfections just like you and me. Do that and you'll be much happier, because guess what? They already are. Sleep well, beloveds. Keep it pushing." Okay, y'all, so after hearing and seeing that, what do you think about it? How do you decipher or depict what she said? Let me know down below in the comments. I really want to know y'all's thoughts and opinions. Anyways, y'all, moving on, she is not the only one that's having something to subliminally say about the situation. Will Smith's sister, Ellen Smith, also has something to say. And like Jada's mom, she wasn't direct with it, but considering the circumstances and everything accumulating and circulating right now and the chitter chatter about everything, we can only assume, okay, that she's talking about this situation. So check out what she had to say on her Instagram as well. She said this on her Instagram: "Those you follow and admire so much promoting truth and quote-unquote keeping it real don't seem so admirable right now, huh? Pick and choose your heroes and role models wisely. Rich and famous doesn't equal better." And shortly after, Jada Pinkett Smith took to her Twitter and said, "There's some healing that needs to happen. So I'm bringing myself to Red Table Talk," which is her show on Facebook. So you guys, I can't wait to see what she's going to say on this episode addressing this issue, especially after August already spilled his truth. Now, after Jada posted that on her Twitter account, Will's sister Ellen went back and said this on her Instagram: "You can fake for everybody, but not for God. He sees all and knows all." And then she said, "Good morning. You can't fake out God. You cannot be one way to the world and another way in private. It confuses the vibration in your life. Be who you say you are, inside and out. Happy healing." Okay, now y'all heard what she said, okay? Let me know your thoughts and comments and opinions down below in the comment section. I really want to know what y'all think about this. For me, now I know that Ellen and Will are blood-related siblings, that she is his sister. However, I don't know the dynamic between their relationship as of right now. Don't know the terms that they're on. However, that sounded to me like she's calling out Will and Jada and basically telling the masses, you know, be careful who you look up to and consider goals or consider your heroes, because you just never know how they really are in real life. And to me, it sounded like she's saying that they are wrong for portraying themselves in a certain light in public, however, living a totally different opposite way behind closed doors. What do y'all think? Now, all of this stuff is not really a surprise to me because, like I said before in my prior videos, there has been rumors and chatter of them having an open marriage for over a decade, okay? So this is nothing new. But since August actually came clean and basically spilled the beans and actually confirmed it, it solidified it for us. That's all. However, if you do know that they also pattern their marriage and relationship after Ossie Davis and his wife Ruby D. Now let me break it down to you and explain. Rayford Chapman Ossie Davis was an American film, television, and Broadway actor, director, poet, playwright, author, and civil rights activist. He was married to Ruby D, with whom he frequently performed with until his death in 2005. Ruby Ann Wallace, aka Ruby D, was an American actress, poet, playwright, songwriter, journalist, and civil rights activist. She is perhaps best known for originating the role of Ruth Younger in the stage and film versions of A Raisin in the Sun. She was married to Ossie Davis from 1948 until 2005 when he died. She passed away herself in 2014. Now, in the year 2000, they wrote a book based off their lives called With Ossie and Ruby in This Life Together. And in that book, they went into great detail about the dynamic of their marriage and the specifics of their situations that they had been through together, and about a time period how they actually both allowed one another to see other people outside of the marriage, basically had an open marriage. Now, the reason why I say Jada and Will Smith, they patterned their relationship and their marriage after Ruby D and Ossie Davis is because Will actually admitted that they got their marriage relationship advice from them, and that is when everything changed.
You said Jada 20 years though.
20 years, I know. 20 years of marriage together for 23.
Wow.
Yo,
How
hardcore.
do you do it, Will?
Hey man, you just
I'm on 13, man.
Yo, 13. No, 13 is good. Now me and Jada, it's funny. Ruby D died a few years ago, and her and Ossie Davis have been together for 50 years. Yeah. So me and Jada was struggling hard. So we went to go talk to Ruby D. So we sit down, and Ruby, she was just when people have that look, like when you just understand they get life, they got it. Right. You don't know what it is, but you can just see the look where they got it. And Ruby got that look, and she's sitting. So Ruby turns to Jada, and she said, "How long you known him?" And Jada said, at the time it was 17 years. She said, "I've known him for 17 years. Ruby said, 17 years? You don't even know him yet.
Wow.
Right? She said, "Just relax." And that was her whole advice. She's like, "You don't even know him yet." And it was like the idea that 17 years, you don't even know him yet. And that is so deeply true. It's like, as much as marriage is a relationship commitment, it really is a singular commitment to yourself that you are going to use your marriage to develop yourself, right? Marriage demands that you be the best version of you, or it ain't going to work. Right? So, Ruby really locked us into that space where Jada and I realized that we were on individual journeys. We were both trying to force a marriage when actually, if you think of us in terms of a seed and soil, are they married? Right? Is a seed, it's not married to the soil, it's just growing together, both doing what they were designed to do. And me and Jada sort of found ourselves into that space where we don't even say we're married anymore. We refer to ourselves as life partners, right? Where you get into that space when you realize you are literally with somebody for the rest of your life. There's no deal breakers. There's nothing she could do, ever. Nothing that would break our relationship. She has my support till death.
What do you say to the rumors? There's a persistent rumors of y'all, though, right?
Always. I love them.
The most persistent ones, y'all have an open relationship.
Yes. That's the most persistent one.
And that's the one that many of us appeal to when we try to get our own situations. Like, look, You want Will and Jada? Well, yeah. Is it true? First of all,
no. I think that people get that idea because Will and I are very relaxed with one another. You know, and I think because, you know, from how I've answered questions of, girl, you know, what would you do if he came home and this and that, or, you know, being married to a big superstar like Will, how do you deal with other women? And my answer is always, I've always told Will, you can do whatever you want as long as you can look at yourself in the mirror and be okay.
wow.
Okay? Because at the end of the day, Will is his own man. I'm here as his partner, but he is his own man. He has to decide who he wants to be. And that's not for me to do for him. Or vice versa.
I was going to say, does that go to...
Absolutely.
I remember Ossie Davis and Ruby D had a similar kind of conversation.
Absolutely.
But from what Ruby D told me,
I love Ruby
it was
D.
much more. But you know, she said it's much more. But Ossie
Right.
could look himself in the mirror, but she
Right.
wasn't comfortable making the same types of decisions.
Right.
You know what I mean? So sometimes there's not the balance in the relationship. You two seem to have a different type of
Yeah,
balance.
absolutely. But I think that just comes from respecting that you're in a partnership, but that you also are an individual as well.
So after seeing and hearing that is why I say that they pattern their marriage quite closely after Ossie Davis and his wife Ruby D. And you know what's interesting is in the book, Ruby D and Ossie Davis, they use that same terminology, life partners or individual journeys. So you can say it however you want, try to twist it and turn it. At the end of the day, you're still legally and spiritually married. And I just believe when you start rearranging, you know, the tradition of things that God set in place, that's when there's a problem. Because to me, when you start doing that, it's like you're questioning God's capability of him knowing best for you. But that's just my personal opinion. We all have opinions, and that's just mine. Now, me personally, I believe that Jada had this way of thinking way before she met Will, because if you guys remember, Tupac made an appearance in a show that Jada used to be on when she was younger called A Different World. And in that episode, actually, Tupac said something that was not originally written into the script. He actually added it in there, meaning that that was something that him and Jada truly shared in real life.
Maybe I'll be down to scoop you up later in life if you ain't all shriveled up. Be like Ossie Davis and Ruby D.
Pick, you know you always got a place in my heart.
Be like Ossie Davis and Ruby D.
So anyways, y'all, as you can see, that's why I think that Jada has had this way of thinking for a very long time before she even met Will. Anyways, y'all, I also wanted to tell y'all that Ossie Davis and his wife Ruby D, they did mention in their book that they only did the open marriage situation for a short period of time in their marriage. They did it as an experiment. However, they said that after everything was said and done, they really found that they really only wanted to be with one another exclusively, and they found more fulfillment in that. And it was a lot less heartache when they didn't have to concern themselves with other people's emotions as well as their own, because that was just a lot. Well, you guys, that's it for this video. Please give it a big thumbs up if you liked it and enjoyed it and found it informative, or if you just want to let me know that you want me to do more content and videos like it, give it a big thumbs up, as well as subscribe to the channel down below. And also share this video across all your social media platforms so you can get the word out there, and you'll be helping me with growing the channel. And lastly, please go ahead and hit that notification bell button down below and make sure that you select the all option so that you're guaranteed not to miss a single video or any content that I upload and post for you guys. Trust me, you don't want to miss it, okay? And like I always tell you guys at the end of every video, take care of yourself and each other. I love you guys so much. Peace.